Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Space Station Silicon Valley. Welcome back, and in this part, we're going to the next level, Have a Nice Day. As you can see here, we gotta get 4 sheep into the pen, and we gotta find the mouse with wheels, our next brand new animal. I don't know why Dan needs to get the sheep in the pen, because he's just trapped in a rocket ship, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be safe from them, but whatever. So if we follow this sheep over here, it will lead us to the pen that we have to trap them all in. We got the first 2 over here. Press that little switch to set up the electric gate. So there's a few ways for you to be able to get the sheep into the pen. You can either just manually guide them into the pen, or you can just kill them and then walk their bodies into the pen. Either way it counts, so just do whatever you want. If we play as the sheep here, we can chase this sheep across so we can get him over here so we can get him into the gate. Now I messed up here and I landed on that last platform. You're actually supposed to keep floating so that you can get over there and get the power cells. So I'm just gonna have to go back and get that again. So yeah, let's get this sheep up here into the pen. Gotta turn off the electric gate first. And just chase him in there. I'm not sure if barking affects whether or not the sheep will run away from you. What I do know is that barking seems to be a lot faster than just normally walking. If you just constantly bark, you like lunge forward a little bit. It may or may not be faster. I just like doing it because it does something to pass the time. It certainly looks faster. So yeah, I just decided that rather than chasing the sheep around, I was just going to kill it and then walk his body into the gate, because it would be a lot easier. Get back into the dog and turn on the gate. The sheep corpse gets electrocuted a little bit and pushed back, but that's fine. Now I'm not gonna put the sheep into the pen quite yet. I'm just getting the dog up here just so that I'll be able to switch back to him easily once I do put the sheep in the gate. But at first I'm going to be getting those power cells that I missed before. So yeah, if you see that over there, that is a speaker, or like a subwoofer or something, I don't know. All the music in this game plays from the speakers themselves. And if you're some animals that have like missiles and stuff, you can actively destroy the speakers, which will just completely silence the music. There will be no music. It's an interesting thing, not really sure why it's like that, but it adds a bit of uniqueness to the game. You can't be in the gate when you have all the sheep in there, or else it doesn't count, so just activate it as the computer chip and switch back to the dog, and now we're pretty much done with this area. But first I wanted to get a little bit of energy just in case I needed it. I thought that flower was energy. Fun fact, it isn't. But if you walk up to the flower, the dog will actually sniff it, which is an interesting little tidbit. Of course, I don't really need that health when I'm playing as the dog, but it might be useful a bit later when I get another animal. This dog over here, if you come over to this area as the sheep, the dog will actually attack you, but because we're the dog, it'll just ignore us. And if we go to this house over here, well, look at that, it's a mouse. So we'll just switch into that, and our next animal, the racing mouse. Now this is the first animal that has a poor water resistance, so this thing will slowly take damage in water if you manage to fall into water with it, which I will be showing off here in a little bit because I'm bad. But yeah, this thing, if you hold down A, it will have a little boost that it can do in order to get the speed, and if you hold down B, then you can use the tail attack. I thought that the dog would attack you if you're the mouse, but it just kind of ignores you. Like, it actively avoids you. You can't even attack it as the mouse because the mouse is too short, so you'll just attack under its legs. So if you come over here, and there you can see the damage that I'm taking there. You come over here, and you get on this checkered flag starting area, then the racing dog will come out. And he challenges us to a race, of course. Racing dog versus racing mouse. 2 laps around the pond, and if we win, then we get a prize. Now, this race can be kind of hard if you're not used to how the racing mouse controls. I mean, I've been playing this game since I was a kid, and even I barely win this race. To be fair, though, that's just because I'm being way too conservative with my boost. As you can see, the little blue circle at the bottom of the screen will slowly decrease as you use your move. So you only have a limited amount of boost that you can use, basically. So I'm trying to be really conservative because you need the boost in order to make that jump. But yeah, he was really close to me for like that whole race, and I just barely beat him in the end. And if we win, we get the racing mouse trophy. I don't know why he had a trophy of me, but whatever. A trophy's a trophy. So I'm just gonna take it. And now that we've gotten the trophy, and we've completed both the objectives, now all that we have left to do is get all the power cells. Get this one up here. And now I can just get the rest of them as the dog. If you notice when we were racing, there was a little area over here. These platforms will actually fall down if you're the dog. They'll just stay up if you're the mouse. Be careful, because those can crush you. I'm sure it's happened to me in the past. So you just jump up here and get the power cell, and then when you get to that platform, all the other ones will rise up. I can almost fall, but the physics actually managed to save me for that. And get these last few power cells over here. But we're still short one. And I missed this one, so I cut here. And there's a pretty good reason that I missed this one. Because it's hidden behind the waterfall. Kind of easy to miss. You notice I took a lot of damage. I actually exploded a little bit as the mouse, trying to find it. Needless to say, it's kind of hard to get that power cell when you're playing as the mouse. Because, you know, he takes damage from water. But yeah. Now we can just simply use the mouse to make this jump a second time. And get to the teleporter. And that's Have a Nice Day for the N64 completed. Dan, enthusiastic as always. And that's Have a Nice Day secured. 15 power cells and the trophy. And next time we're going to be going to Honeymoon Lagoon. But obviously we're not done here yet. We've got to do the Game Boy Color version. Boy, do I have a lot to say about that. So if my tone of voice did not indicate it well enough, I really, really dislike this version of Have a Nice Day. Of course, you got the same objectives, but this is one of the levels that really shows that the transition from 3D to 2D is not always a good thing. And you're gonna see why. So here we go. This is the level. Lots of slopes. And there's also lots of sheep that we've got to get into this pen. Just hit this little, like, lamp post thing to open up the gate. And then just go find the sheep. Wherever it is. I think it just spawns somewhere randomly in the level. That heart there is the racing mouse, but we're not going to deal with him yet. So here's the main issue that I have with this level. You have to get the sheep to go up the hill. But as you can see right there, whether its AI makes it go up or down, or rather up or across, is just random. So you bark to get it to go away from you. Sometimes it'll go up the hill, sometimes it'll just walk across and you have to run past it and get it to go the other way and try to get it to go up the hill again. And honestly, if you're really unlucky, you could just be stuck with it going up this hill, like, forever. And it would just never go across into the gate. And because of just how really tedious this is, I'm gonna fast forward it. So you don't have to sit through this crap, because it's really annoying and really tedious to get all these freaking sheep into the gate. This is just really bad design. Like, having it dictated by whether or not the sheep feels like going up the hill or is really stupid. I accidentally activated the monitor there, but it's just like, and you have to do this 4 times. 4 freaking times. You have to do this, and just like, look at this sheep. It just will not go in. It's the freaking worst. It really is. And it gets even worse. If you accidentally kill one of the sheep when you're trying to bark it up the hill, and it dies, if you kill it and it dies, yeah, then you just can't complete the level. Another sheep will not spawn, because they spawn one at a time. And it's just like, that's really stupid, that if you accidentally kill the sheep, you just literally cannot complete the level. Also, yeah, you have to find the racing mouse again. You do not need this thing to get to the exit. It's just there because you had to do it in the N64 version. Like, I could have walked to that with the dog. Overall, this is just a really badly made level. It's really bad. But at least we get the clap. So that's good. So yeah, done with Have a Nice Day. Hopefully the Game Boy Color version of Honeymoon Lagoon will be a lot better than the Game Boy Color version of Have a Nice Day. But we'll find that out next time on Space Station Silicon Valley. See you then.